We are so happy to show you some of our family worm composting system. This is backyard home composting, vermi-biotechnology. Now, the success of the biomass or the weight and number of worms is so higher than normal. And in this video, we're going to share why there is so many and why it's full of citrus, lemons and onions and oranges and grease trap oil, vegetable oil, everything most people say don't put in. See, bacteria eats everything, okay? There's nothing bacteria won't dissolve and eat, and the worms eat bacteria. The worms also eat the apple or the organic material, regardless of what it is, as it's breaking down, fresh and as it's breaking down. So you can see the amount of citrus in here. You can actually even have a compost system as successful as this with pure citrus and onions. Everything everyone says do not put in la. Okay, the real key to backyard home composting and basically commercial large-scale composting is the use of VETIVER leaf. See the leaf there? That is the key. Okay, the insulation, the food, it breaks down slowly. The worm's able to breed. They move into that fibrous leaf, the high-protein vetiver grass leaf. So that's the real key. The second one is moisture, ongoing spraying of water. Yes, it's got to be drained, but small amounts of puddled water, quarter of your system full of water, and the top 2/3 is going to stay very damp because of the bottom section. If you've got a container that you can have the bottom, dig a hole in your compost in one corner so you can see the depth of the water. Okay, if it fills up, you're going to risk drowning your worms. So you've got to make sure there's a balance. But if you've got drainage holes in a system, then that means you can water frequently, like every second day, every 3 or 4 days. But extreme heat weather, we water every single day. Okay, 5 or 6 litres, 10 litres, and it just depends on how much volume of organic waste you've got in there, because that creates. Look, we are commercial, large-scale commercial worm farmers, so we've got a love and passion for worms. In fact, it makes we have got a unique USP, a unique selling point because of that. And why we grow more vetiver grass, because we make our own high-grade organic liquid worm cast fertilizer, which we call SOS organic fertilizer, save our soils. So we're here to share tips, hacks. The greatest tip and hack we can share is using the leaf of the vetiver grass inside your worm compost bin, compost system, your backyard home composting pile, heap, no matter what it is. It's an insulation, it's a food, and it breaks down slowly, so you got that oxygen and aeration. You got that control of the worms moving out of hot spots into cooler areas where you overheat because you're putting too much waste, not allowing the worms to eat what's in there. There's an anaerobic buildup of heat. So you will learn through practical experience as you do home composting with worms. Is the most beautiful pet. You know, we claim that worms are your natural engineers. Worms are your natural engineers. It is the most powerful animal. We call them pets. We got hundreds of millions of pets, and more you understand them, and more you realise the beauty of this unique animal. This beautiful Charles Darwin, famous Charles. It's the single most important animal in the world because it creates soil. The soil creates plants and keeps humans alive. So it's one of the most number one importance, and it also controls and helps to maintain the healthy balance of microactivity. It generates. It's got a bioreactor in its stomach. So it's just a powerful animal which we got to treasure and understand. But to have them in a backyard, you're turning organic waste, all organic waste, and leaf matter and tissues and cardboard and everything you can think about organic, into a high-grade organic worm casting fertiliser, topsoil. You only need to grab a handful of that black, silky worm poo, the worm castings, and put it in some water, and you got yourself homemade, high-grade organic liquid fertiliser. Okay, so you think about the turning waste into wealth and saving money, reducing landfill, and you can produce something from your home that you can't even buy with money. The quality's not there. So we encourage people to start home composting with worms. And look, there's a lot. It's as simple as it sounds, but there's a lot to learn. And if you want to maximise on the surface area, then we love to answer questions. We're going to do a lot more videos, and we're going to do a whole series. We're doing a series of, with the worm one, we'll do 1 to 20 series coming soon. We've got so many requests to go live and answer questions. We'll be doing live streaming on our YouTube and TikTok channel shortly. And one of our greatest topics are going to be commercial worm farming and backyard farming. So please sponsor, please subscribe on our YouTube and follow us on our TikTok. It makes a world of difference. We're here to help.